welcome back to my channel. So today's video will be kind of brief. I just want to give you guys an update. If you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, I think it was for the month from January 2nd to February 2nd, I posted every day of me trying to get 10,000 steps every single day. And for the most part, I got 10,000 steps just by walking in my small house. And honestly, the way I did it wasn't that hard. For the most part, I'm pretty much at home. I work mostly from home. I attend my religious services from home. If there's a gathering or party, guess where I'm going? On my laptop, hopping on Zoom, and I'm watching that from home. So I rarely leave my house because of the pandemic, because of this virus. I leave to go to like the store or a doctor's appointment, but I'm primarily home most of the time. And yet, I was able to get 10,000 steps, and you can too. It's so important to be moving. Our bodies were made to move. They were not made to be sitting down all day. In fact, sitting puts more stress on your spine than standing does. And if you're at home most of the day sitting, laying down, that's not good for your back. I know, especially for mine, it's not. My back hurts when I sit down for too long of a time. So constantly moving is better, especially for my back. So how I was able to do it was pretty simple, and didn't even involve walking all around my house. I didn't do none of that. What I did was I tried to every hour or every other hour for about 5 to 10 minutes just to walk in place. I'm just walking in place. I'm not necessarily walking back and forth. I'm really just walking in place, standing. I was sitting down, I would stand up, get up, and I'll just walk. And I would do that for about 5 to 10 minutes every hour, every other hour. 5 minutes of constantly walking in place will give you about 500 steps. 10 minutes would give you about 1,000 steps. So what I would try to do is by 9-10 o'clock at night have my 10,000 steps. If, let's just say, I had a busy morning, I didn't get that many steps in, I know by 1 o'clock I had to at least get 1,000 steps every hour. So by 10 o'clock I'll have 10,000 steps. Now if I was walking in the morning, then by 1 o'clock, because for the most part for work I'm up by 7 in the morning, so by 1 o'clock in the afternoon I could have about 3,000 or 4,000 steps already, and I could have 10,000 steps before 10 o'clock. But like 10 o'clock was like my ideal deadline to be like done walking for the day. And that's pretty much it. And for that month I was able to get my steps every single day. I think every day about one day I think I wasn't feeling well, and even on that day I got about 7,000 or 8,000 steps, which is still pretty good if you ask me. And I thought, you know, from this challenge that I was just gonna do it for 1 month and that was it. Nope. I got such in a habit of doing that for that 1 month. I've done it ever since I started January 2nd of trying to get 10,000 steps. We're in March, it has not stopped, and I'm so happy that I did it, because without exercise, you know, when you exercise you get steps by doing that, but if I don't include exercise, just on my own before this, I was getting about 2,000 to 3,000 steps for the whole day. That's not good, especially if it's recommended to get 10,000. I was only getting 2 or 3, which is really low. If I included exercise, maybe about 6,000 or 7,000, but that still wasn't 10,000. And so now it's just, I'm so used to doing it. And honestly, I'm glad. It feels good to know that I'm moving my body. Like I said, my back feels better when I move. And I'm just so happy that I started this challenge, because it's something that I will be doing continuously, trying to get 10,000 steps and just moving my body, especially since we're at home more. Having a fitness tracker helped me know how many steps roughly that I was getting a day. And honestly, if you have like an Apple Watch like I do, tip, if you just start walking, low key, you will close your exercise ring just by walking in place throughout the day. You're doing about 5 to 10 minutes every hour, every other hour. You would close your exercise ring from the day just by doing that. And for me, I know if I just did 10,000 steps, let's say I did no exercise, for the day they said I will burn about like 600 calories just by walking in place. That's it. So most of us can do that. That's not too hard. And what I would do, because it's like, okay, walking in place, okay, I would put in my headphones and be jamming to music. So them 5-10 minutes would go by like 2 minutes. I would put on my headphones, listen to some music, get my steps in, and then if I'm working, sit back down and go back to my tasks. And that's really what helped make the time go by so fast, by walking in place. Just listen to some music and it goes by really, really fast. And that's it. I didn't have to go up and down steps or walk throughout my house. Just literally walking in place. Maybe I will move around, especially if I was really listening, jamming to a song. I'll maybe move around. But for the most part, just walk in place. I was able to get 10,000 steps from my home. So hopefully this video maybe inspired you on how it's not that intimidating or hard to get moving in your house. And hopefully it encouraged you to move more. Please move more, because our bodies were made to move. They weren't made to be stationary. So try if you can, get that body moving. Trust me, your spine definitely will thank you. If you like this video, please press that like button. Tell your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your sister, your best friend about this video and share it. And please subscribe to my channel.